We have all lived through something that is new and unprecedented. And if anybody says they haven't felt stress, they're lying. The number one mental health issue today facing most adults and even our children is overwhelming stress. And stress can kill, but it doesn't have to be that way. There's a term, I know you've heard it. It's called mindfulness. Some people say it's woo-woo, but mindfulness is grounded in science. It's the recognition that there is no moment other than this present moment. And when we pause to recognize the present and slow ourselves down, we can choose to notice the level of stress we're experiencing. And in doing that, literally change how we respond at work and how we respond personally. My name is Harriet Stein, and I'm a registered nurse. And I know the horrible effect that stress and work overload can have on people's health. But it wasn't until after I started teaching mindfulness at Johnson & Johnson that I saw how quickly using mindfulness can change all that. My program, it began with a few colleagues in a big conference room. And by the second meeting, there were no empty chairs available in the room. It was clear people wanted to learn about mindfulness. For the next decade, I taught over 5,000 employees, including senior leadership. Why? Because Johnson & Johnson recognized that more relaxed employees were also more productive and more engaged. It's a scientific fact. Look, I could send you 20 Harvard Business Review articles that will tell you exactly what I'm talking about. But that's not why we're here today. The question is, do you want to bring in someone to your next event that can actually reduce stress, increase satisfaction, and change lives? Then we need to talk. One of the things I found teaching my Place a Pause mindfulness program to companies in 10 countries around the world is it's not that people resist the idea of mindfulness. They just don't know how to apply it. You see, when I come to your event, within an hour, I can teach techniques that are immediately going to reduce your attendees' stress levels. But here's the thing, and let me just be really candid with you. These practices will reduce stress levels not only during the meeting, but they can take these practical tools with them to reduce it at will whenever they want to. Listen, I've been doing this for a long time. And the one thing that everyone has said when they walk away from my presentation is that they feel better. And years later, I still get testimonials from people who say it was life-changing. So let me ask you a simple question. Do you want to change lives? If you do, we need to talk. Because the one thing I promise is that people will walk away from your event saying, you know, I'm glad we had that session. In fact, many will say it's the best session of your entire conference.